Hello, Greens. Here I am in the kitchen, and here's my son, Jonathan. Come say hello.
Hi.
We are about to do a science experiment, and this experiment is a really fun one. You may want to do it with a parent. In fact, you should probably do it with a parent. But it is an exciting experiment, and what you need is a jar. And I have an old, like, vinegar jar, I think it is. But the point of this jar is it has to have a sort of wide neck for an egg to be put on top. And the question for this experiment is, how do you get a hard-boiled egg inside a jar without breaking it? So here I am again. I had to cut the video short just because I needed an ingredient, and it is the hard-boiled egg. I needed to boil the egg. So this is the experiment. It is called Egg in a Bottle. And the materials you need are 1 hard-boiled egg, 1 glass bottle with a wide neck that the egg can fit on, 1 adult, because you're going to need to do something that you need an adult for. But before, the other thing you're going to need is an audience. And today I brought with me some special friends. One of them you might know. Over here, if you don't have live audience, a people audience, you can get your stuffies. Here is Porkson. Porkson, everybody in the Greens knows Porkson. And here is Owl. Here is Rufus the dog. And here is Polar Bear. And they are going to watch me do my experiment. It's much more fun if you have an audience. So I'll put you back on here. And so the question is, how do we get this egg inside the bottle? I want you to think about it and maybe talk to people in your house or stuffies and see if you can come up with some ideas. And maybe, do we have any ideas from my audience? Oh, Porkson. Porkson thinks you can just push it in. Push it in? Well, Porkson, that's not part of the experiment. You have to get it in without touching it. So you can't push it in, even though I bet you could. You are very, very strong. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the other things you need in the experiment, and this may give you a clue of how to get it in. The other things you need are an adult, because you will need to have some matches and some newspaper. So the way this experiment works is I'm going to take the egg off the bottle. I am going to light the newspaper, put it inside, and then place the egg on top, and you will see what happens. And we'll explain why this works in just a minute. So first I'm going to get some matches. I'm going to light my newspaper. And this is why you need an adult. And I'm gonna put this into and see, look at that, look at that. Oh my goodness, there the egg is now inside the bottle. See it? Oh, it's all covered with ash. So how did this happen? Well, first when we put the egg on top, the air pressure was the same on top of the egg as it was in the bottle. Then when we created fire inside the bottle, and fire uses up oxygen, and you could see we heated up the air, and the air was pushing out, making the egg sort of shake and tremble, and creating higher air pressure, which pulled the egg, creating higher air pressure, pushing the egg in. So that is egg in the bottle trick. Now you may wonder, how on earth are we going to get this out? So I stopped the video just for a second because I knew it would take me a little bit of digging, but I got some chopsticks and I went inside the bottle to pull out the paper. And this is how we're going to get the egg out. We're going to create higher air pressure on the inside by doing the opposite of what we just did. And I'm gonna let some of that smoke go out. You can see the egg is in there. And I'm gonna blow into the bottle as hard as I can, and you will see what happens. Nothing. All right, that's because I didn't quite get the egg. There we go. Now I'm gonna try it. See how the egg is right in the neck of the bottle? Excuse me, I'm covered with ash. All right, we'll try this. Whoop, it is going through. Let me try that again. I'm gonna push it back up. Whoa, okay. Try that again. Here it comes, slowly, slowly, slowly. Can you see it? Whoa, there it goes. All right, that is the egg in the bottle trick. And thank you to all my watchers, including my audience here.